What is going on, guys? We are back with Vessel episode 4. Now I'm going to cover something quickly at the start here. I kinda messed up. You're probably not going to notice until I tell you this now, but this isn't live commentary, this is actually after the fact, funnily enough. Because I messed up my recording. I messed it up. I forgot to hit that microphone always on button and recorded zero audio whatsoever through the video capture card the way I usually do it. So I'm going to be trying to just sort of entertain you for the sort of cause of this thing. I'll do some tricky shit here. I'm probably going to like fill in some stuff that's going to be coming up, and maybe just a little bit about the video and all sorts of stuff like that. Like here I just try and, do some tricky shit, grab that protoplasm like an absolute boss. And yeah, but I thought, yeah, I'd go over some channel stuff. It'd be a good time to get some channel stuff out of the way and go over a bit of gameplay stuff just to fill in the times where I don't really have anything to talk about. So, yeah. So Vessel's been going pretty well. We'll just start with this, I guess. I didn't upload an episode of it last Friday because of reasons that just sort of some stuff got in the way. But I'm hoping that I can sort of stick on track as much as I can from now on and try and get back into my streaming too, which I haven't really done as much of recently either. So hopefully this week will be sort of like I jump back on all that kind of train and get that going, and we'll just have to see how we go, I guess. But we should be able to jump back on. I feel like we should be able to jump back on the old train there and get everything going smoothly again. But I guess we'll see. We'll just have to see. After I finish Vessel, though, I've been thinking about what I should do next. And there was a great game that I played for the DigiPit a channel that I'm a part of, called The Bard's Tale, which is like an RPG thing. It was like, this series I'm doing where I play like these different games on my Steam list that I didn't know I had or haven't played yet, that kind of thing. And it was the first one. And it was quite a fun little thing. I quite enjoyed playing it. So I thought I might continue doing it on the channel after I finish Vessel. I thought it might be a good little thing to move on to, because it seems like a pretty fun little game. It'll be done in the same format. Like it's gonna be like, what's the word? What am I saying? It's gonna be done the same way. So it's gonna be cut up. It's gonna be like cut up with like my live comm, unlike today, because I screwed up, but it just happens like that sometimes. People mess up all the time. And it sucks, man. It sucks when you have to sort of compromise like this, and because I still wanted to put this video up as well. Like, I didn't want to miss another day just because I didn't get the audio, because I wasn't going to get this footage back, and I didn't just want to delete it. I wanted to use it, so I'm just doing this because I wanted to use the footage, just show me finishing some puzzles. And yeah, I know that this is a little bit unformally, but I'm trying my best. So we might get into a little bit of the gameplay here now, though. This room in particular took me quite a while to get. I've cut out like most of my deaths. I don't think I left any in there just because without the live comm, I don't feel like deaths are as entertaining. So it just kind of showed me completing the puzzles, which sucks a little bit, yeah, but it's what we have to work with. It's what we have to work with at the moment. So I did try a few different things, but I found that this sort of like pulling the lever and throwing the seeds into the like water pipes to be the most effective way to do this. I don't know if you're meant to do this another way. There's probably like, this game seems like it has multiple ways to actually finish what's going on in it, so I'm sure if you looked up someone else doing it, there'd be multiple different ways. But yeah, the main part that made this section pretty difficult is the fact that these little like spider larvae guys are an absolute pain in the butt to deal with sometimes. They just especially here where they sort of spawn endlessly. It gets pretty irritating trying to sort of deal with their business, because they come somewhat endlessly, but I managed to get through okay. It was a rough room. It was definitely a rough time. And the next room is, this also gave me quite a bit of trouble. I couldn't for the life of me work out how to actually get the spider to go through the one in the middle. It took me a while to work out that the levers you see on the side, there's actually a button. There's a button that opens the door, and then there's like a little hanging lever, as you'll see me do, that shuts it. And what you're meant to do here is you're meant to shut the door and lock the spider in, as you see me do here. I shut the door and I'm gonna get the spider into there and then lock him in. Like I'm pretty sure I open it again and get him in there and then lock him in. I might lock him in the other side actually. And then he just kind of falls in the middle. I don't quite understand how that works, but apparently if he's locked inside it just goes down. Like that just seems to be. Yeah, you see we get him to go down there, we lock him in and he just goes. I don't even have to stand there because these guys, they seem to follow you. Like it seems to be their thing is they follow you, but this time he just sort of went down there. I was a little bit confused. I wasn't exactly sure why he just decided to jump down the hole, but yeah, it was a little bit weird. This here was also kind of an interesting puzzle. You need to squish the guys into the holes and then like put some water in there, but like for a while I was under the impression that what I needed to do was like fill them up with lava. So I don't show it, but I did spend a good like 5-10 minutes trying to fill these things up before I was like, oh, I could probably just chuck some water in here, eh? And then, as you'll see, lo and behold, water is the truth. It is the key to finishing this puzzle. But we're coming up to the end of the gameplay here. I know this is going to be a little bit drier, a little bit worse than usual. I'm sorry for the drop in quality. I hope you found this a little bit entertaining, and I apologize for missing some of my videos and being a little bit lazier these past couple of days. But I'm sure we can work it out, and it'll be fine. We'll get back on track. Everything will be good. We'll get some form back into these episodes of Vessel, and this is Vessel episode 4. Thanks for watching. Make sure you do all that stuff to, follow and subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that kind of stuff if you want to see more of this, because it will be better next time, I promise you. This is hopefully only a one-off thing. So I'll catch you guys later.